boat is back. Does that look familiar? That was the boat that Jonah fled from the Lord on. Remember that? We talked about Jonah a few weeks ago. How many of you like to go fishing? Those are beautiful sandals. Very nice. Yeah. Do you like to fish? Yeah, I like to fish. When you go fishing, what do you use? Do you use a pole or do you use a big net? You use a net, do you? Well, the DNR might have something to say about that. And I think we got a DNR rep here today, actually, so yeah. You know, when we fish, we usually use poles, right? Maybe hook a worm onto that hook, right? You know, and cast it out and reel it back in. Did you catch a fish one day? Good job. I like fishing. I'm not very good at it, but now we're going to be looking at some Bible stories that have to do with the Sea of Galilee. It was a big, lake, and some of Jesus' disciples were actually fishermen. So how about you guys hop behind the boat here, and we're going to pretend that we're fishing with nets. That's how they used to fish. You got to get on this side. Come on over here, Declan. Okay? So you'd have to, get your net and kind of throw it overboard. Okay? Everyone grab onto it. Okay? And throw it out into the sea. Okay? And then you'd have to drag it back up in. Hopefully there's some fish in there. Okay. Do you see any fish? No. Nope. Try again. Throw it over. Fishing back then could be a lot of work. You had this big, heavy net, throwing it over, pulling it back in. Now imagine if it was full of big, heavy fish. That'd be hard to pull back in. You got a fish? I see some. Great. Yeah. Okay, now, one of the things that happened one day is these disciples had been fishing, and they couldn't catch anything. And Jesus said, hey, fellas, go back and try again. Go right over there and throw it over the side of the boat, and you'll have an amazing catch of fish. So, they went and did it, and guess what? They caught a huge amount of fish. It was amazing. So then they went back to shore and had to, clean the fish and sell the fish to the market and all kinds of stuff. You saw 2 cars. There's a lot of cars out there. Yeah. You are full of life, young man. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the seat over here, okay? Give me the net. Okay? So the disciples were back on the shore, and their names were Peter, Andrew, James, and John. And they were fishermen. They made a living by fishing. And so they were back on the shore, cleaning their nets, dealing with the fish. And Jesus came by. And he said, follow me, and I'm going to make you fish for people. Now, did Jesus mean that you're going to go take a net? You're full of life. Come on up, Declan. Did Jesus mean that these men were going to go and literally catch people like this? No, that's not what Jesus meant. Here, let's get you out of here. Oh, you're really stuck. Should have practiced at home first. Okay, there you go. Yeah, Jesus didn't mean that they were going to take their nets and wrap it around people and catch them. But what Jesus was going to do was take these men, remember their names? Andrew and Peter and James and John. He was going to take those men and some others too and teach them how to tell others about God and God's love for them and salvation. And so these men who used to be fishermen were going to learn from Jesus a lot of things over about a 3-year period. They were going to see Jesus do amazing miracles. They were going to listen to Jesus' teaching. And eventually what was going to happen is Jesus would die on the cross and rise again from the dead. And then Jesus would ascend back into heaven. And these men would go and tell other people about Jesus, about how they need forgiveness for their sins, and how Jesus died for their sins. That's what Jesus meant when he said, "Follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men." It was going to be their job to go tell others about Jesus and try to catch them to be part of God's kingdom. You know, there's a song, "I Will Make You Fishers of Men." Do you know that song? Okay, there's some actions to it as well. So let's stand up and spread out, and I'll teach you the actions, okay? So what we do is, since we fish with fishing poles, we're going to pretend that we got a fishing pole, okay? So the song goes, "I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. If you follow me, if you follow," that's high me. "I will make you fishers of men if you follow me." Okay, do you got it? All right. Can you join me in singing? Donna, do you want to give us an appropriate starting note? Because I got too high there. Oh, that's too high too. What's that? Better for the kids. Okay, give us a note. Ready? Let's go. I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. If you follow me, if you follow me, I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. All right. Thanks. Thanks for coming up, and good job with that song. So we're going to have more stories with boats coming up. So looking forward to those other stories.